Your brain is constantly bombarded. Notifications, deadlines, and an endless to-do list pull you in every direction. It's like a relentless storm of distractions, scattering your focus and leaving you feeling stuck. But what if there was a way to quiet the noise, to achieve laser-sharp focus and start crushing your goals without feeling overwhelmed? In this video, I'll share the Lotus Method a transformative approach rooted in ancient Eastern philosophy. By the end, you'll know how to harness your mind's potential, break free from distractions, and turn challenges into stepping stones for growth. This isn't just another motivational pep talk. This is a blueprint for transformation. Miss this, and you might remain trapped in the cycle of distraction. Watch through, and you'll take the first step toward changing your life, starting now. Meet Gohan. He's full of potential, much like you. Gohan has big dreams to get fit, excel in his career, and improve his personal life. His goals are clear, his motivation strong, and he spends hours consuming motivational videos and self-help podcasts. Yet, every time Gohan plans to take action, something holds him back. Instead of working toward his goals, he finds himself scrolling mindlessly on his phone. Every time he resolves to start something important, his mind pulls him towards something easier. The cycle is maddening. Procrastination, self-doubt, and frustration. But here's the thing. This isn't just Gohan's struggle. It's universal. The mind resists discomfort. It craves safety and familiarity. Social media, video games, and even daydreaming are ways the brain avoids the hard work of growth. Gohan feels like he's battling himself, and no amount of motivational content seems to break the cycle. He's realizing he needs something deeper, something more enduring than fleeting inspiration. In Eastern philosophy, the mind is often compared to a wild monkey, constantly jumping from one thought to another, avoiding anything difficult or uncomfortable. The Buddha once said, "Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts." This is exactly what Gohan is experiencing. His own thoughts sabotage his progress, pulling him away from what truly matters and toward temporary comfort. But here's the breakthrough. Ancient monks understood this battle and developed methods to tame the mind, bringing it into a state of clarity, calmness, and focus. The first step, awareness. Gohan begins to see that his mind resists because it's wired to protect him from discomfort. It's not something to fight against, but something to understand. By acknowledging this resistance without judgment, Gohan takes the first step in the Lotus Method. Awareness alone doesn't solve the problem, but it shifts the dynamic. He stops blaming himself and starts observing his mind's behavior with curiosity. Now, aware of his mind's resistance, Gohan begins searching for ways to move forward. That's when he stumbles upon the teachings of Laozi, the ancient Taoist philosopher, and the concept of Wu Wei, the art of non-resistance. Laozi teaches, by letting it go, it all gets done. At first, this confuses Gohan. How can letting go lead to achieving goals? Isn't success about effort and discipline? But as he reflects, he realizes his constant battle, forcing himself to work harder, is precisely why he's struggling. The harder he pushes, the more his mind resists. The Lotus Method, rooted in Taoist wisdom, suggests a different path. Stop fighting. Instead of seeing hard tasks as enemies, Gohan begins to view them as part of life's natural flow. When we stop resisting, life becomes lighter. Gohan applies this mindset to his daily life. Instead of forcing himself through tasks, he pauses, and reminds himself not to resist. He accepts difficulty as part of the journey and flows with it. This shift transforms his approach to challenges, making them feel less overwhelming. As Gohan embraces the flow, he encounters another key teaching, Zazen, or sitting meditation. At first, the practice seems deceptively simple, just sitting in silence. But when Gohan tries it, he realizes how restless his mind truly is. Thoughts race, anxieties bubble up, and his urge to do something feels almost unbearable. That's when he comes across the words of Zen Master Dogen. If you can't find the truth right where you are, where else do you expect to find it? Gohan begins to understand that true clarity doesn't come from constant action. It comes from stillness. He commits to practicing Zazen daily. Over time, he notices a profound shift. His mind, once chaotic and scattered, begins to settle. Like a lake disturbed by wind, Gohan's thoughts become still and clear when he stops resisting. In this stillness, he gains sharpness and clarity, seeing his challenges not as insurmountable, but as opportunities for growth. With newfound clarity, Gohan realizes it's time to turn reflection into action. He learns from the Shaolin monks, who balance mental clarity with disciplined physical practice. The monks teach that the mind and body must work in harmony. Meditation alone isn't enough. It must translate into purposeful, focused action. Gohan starts treating every task, no matter how small, with precision and intent. He approaches his work, relationships, and personal goals one at a time, giving each his full attention. The result? Tasks that once felt overwhelming now seem manageable. With his calm, deliberate energy, Gohan moves through his day with focus and purpose. Just as Gohan begins making progress, frustration creeps in. He's working harder and smarter than ever. Yet results come slower than he hoped. That's when he recalls the story of the lotus flower. The lotus grows slowly, pushing through the thick mud beneath the surface before it blooms. Its beauty lies in its patience. Gohan realizes his journey is no different. Growth, like the blooming of the lotus, takes time. Impatience only creates resistance. By embracing patience, Gohan finds peace. He understands that progress isn't always visible, but it's happening nonetheless. Gohan's journey, from battling resistance to embracing flow, practicing stillness, taking intentional action, and cultivating patience, reveals the transformative power of the Lotus Method. The mind's natural resistance isn't a curse, it's an opportunity to grow. By becoming aware of it, flowing with life, and balancing clarity with action, you can unlock your true potential. So, where are you in your journey? Are you stuck in resistance, or are you ready to embrace the Lotus Method? Start with one step, whether it's practicing stillness, focusing on one task, or simply being patient with yourself. Your growth will come just like the lotus, but it will unfold in its own time. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Together, let's continue mastering the mind and unlocking life's potential.